The moment that Donald Trump was elected as President of the United States, the left came out swinging to take him out. There have been protests, boycotts, and constant shrill screams of impeachment, but that was expected from liberals in the country. However, the last place we thought this behavior would be seen was in fast food restaurant chains, but that is just what happened when KFC just took a cheap shot at President Trump in front of the entire world, which could cost them millions of customers. Advertisers are always looking for smart ways to attract customers to the brand, whether it is with catchy jingles, comedic skits, or attractive models selling the products on the air, and they often work, so why would anyone change a formula that is proven to succeed? Right, well, evidently some companies are willing to wade into controversial waters, which is precisely what KFC just did with the latest grab for new customers on Twitter. Over the last several months, President Trump has been doing his best to lead the country and keep our country safe from those that seek to do us harm. One country that is hell-bent on starting a war with the United States is the communist country North Korea, led by the deranged leader Kim Jong-un. In early January, the unhinged North Korean dictator announced that he had a nuclear button on his desk aimed and ready to fire at America. After Trump heard this explicit threat of violence, he shot back on Twitter saying, "North Korean leader Kim Jong-un just stated that the nuclear button is on his desk at all times. Will someone from his depleted and food-starved regime please inform him that I too have a nuclear button, but it is a much bigger, more powerful one than his, and my button works." The fast food fried chicken giant tweeted on January 3, "McDonald's leader Ronald just stated he has a burger on his desk at all times. Will someone from his big-sued, red-nosed regime inform him that I too have a burger on my desk, but mine is a box meal which is bigger and more powerful than his, and mine has gravy." The tweet immediately went viral, with many people on the left applauding it as brilliant. But did KFC cross the line? Here is more from Mirror. KFC took aim at McDonald's with a tongue-in-cheek tweet mocking Trump's earlier Twitter attack on Kim Jong-un. Trump took to Twitter on Tuesday, saying, "North Korean leader Kim Jong-un just stated that the nuclear button is on his desk at all times. Will someone from his depleted and food-starved regime please inform him that I too have a nuclear button, but it is a much bigger, more powerful one than his, and my button works." KFC's social media team poked fun at the president on Wednesday, with a tongue-in-cheek tweet slamming McDonald's. The fast food restaurant wrote, "McDonald's leader Ronald just stated he has a burger on his desk at all times. Will someone from his big-sued, red-nosed regime inform him that I too have a burger on my desk, but mine is a box meal which is bigger and more powerful than his, and mine has gravy." The president does not actually have a nuclear button on his desk. Known as the nuclear football, it is carried by a rotating group of military officers everywhere the president goes. It comes after Kim made a rare speech on New Year's Day in which he said the US will never be able to start a war against North Korea now that his country has developed the capability to hit all of the mainlands with its nuclear weapons. "The entire United States is within range of our nuclear weapons, and a nuclear button is always on my desk. This is reality, not a threat," Kim said during a televised New Year's Day speech. "This year we should focus on mass-producing nuclear warheads and ballistic missiles for operational deployment," Kim said. "These weapons will be used only if our security is threatened. There is nothing funny about nuclear war, and for KFC to mock the entire exchange is in poor taste considering the imminent threat. It is one thing to look for new ways to advertise to a new generation of consumers, but it is quite another to mock the President of the United States, who is doing his best to keep the world safe. For the last 8 years under the Obama administration, he allowed Kim Jong-un to advance his nuclear capabilities, which have put the entire world in danger. Now, President Trump is cleaning up the mess that was left behind by taking a tougher stance against the North Korean dictator that would love to wipe everyone off the map. If KFC would like to continue making money with the subpar fried chicken, then maybe they should show a little respect for President Trump, and lay off the cheap shots. Share if you'll boycott KFC for the nasty advertisement mocking Trump. HT. Opposing views. For the web powered by Zergnet, Olympic figure skater handles wardrobe malfunction perfectly. Melania Trump's ex-roommate reveals all. Here's who Jackie Kennedy thought had her husband killed. The real reason Jennifer Aniston and Justin Theroux split. This is what's at the center of Bristol Palin's divorce. Why Bob Costas is nowhere to be found at the 2018 Olympics.